Now, what do we do when we have a bad data run? Well, you can see I've just taken a run of data and it's not pretty. Well, if I want to keep my nice setup, all I have to do is go to Experiment and delete my last data run or delete all my data runs. And I can make the data go away and keep my interface as it is. So I'm going to try to take another data run now. Here's the error track. You can see that my first bounce still wasn't good. Well, if we get into that situation, one thing I could do is simply select those points and delete them. It's going to ask me if I want to make an editable copy of the data, so my position time graph is going to get copied, but it's not going to be in the same. So let's press this. Now you see here, there's my edited copy of position as a function of time, and my original position as a function of time has been unchanged. So if I muck around with this version and something went wrong, I can always click and drag this back on and it's going to reappear. Now, another thing that might happen that might be trouble is has to do with this button over here. Now, when this button is not pushed in, I can move my graphs independently from one another. That can be useful, but it can be a bit of a trouble too. So if I click here, all my graphs are lined up again, and I can move them together. So I can check, for example, at 8 seconds what the position and velocity and acceleration were, because they're all nicely lined up now. So when a bit of your data is not what you would like, you have 3 options. You can delete your data run and start over. You can delete just those points and you will have an edited copy of your data. Or you can simply move it out and only display the data that has been correctly taken, like we've shown you before.